Hey everybody, it's Party Elite kicking off a brand new Let's Play today, one that I've been waiting to kick off for a very long time. Age of Wonders Planetfall is finally releasing later today, depending on when you're watching this, and it's been on my most anticipated list since before this year even began, I think, and today we're finally going to kick things off with a campaign here. Going to actually play a scenario rather than playing through the story campaigns and all. If you want some more information about the game, some more details about how it works and what I think about it, I suggest you check out my review that released yesterday. Again, depending on when you're watching this video, that kind of goes in depth about what all these options mean, what all you can do, but hopefully this Let's Play will act as a bit of a showcase and also give us a chance to really explore some of the options in this game. So we're going to be playing a scenario, which is basically a randomly generated map on which you pick a faction, pick a character, etc., and play through, and I'm going to try and make this an interesting showcase. We're going to go ahead and play on a ravaged world. There's a couple of options for sort of the base, I guess, algorithm that the map is designed with or developed with. There's the Imperial world, the Frontier world, the Capital world, the Ravaged world, and the Infested world. And each one does have, these little descriptions down over here that let you know what it implies. I want to try and play with the Ravaged world over here just because I like the look of it, A and B, because I think it's kind of interesting. Devastated by the Cataclysm or Ancient Wars. Pretty neat. And I'm going to be playing as a faction that I think fits the bill for a Ravaged world, so excited to do that. Otherwise, I think most of these settings we're going to keep at the default for our at least first playthrough. Maybe I'll do more down the line. If you guys are interested in seeing more, I'll do some with harder difficulties, maybe try some challenges out or something like that. But yeah, we're going to go with a 6-player, moderate threat level, normal opponent level, so, who knows how well I'm going to do, medium world size, and random landmass type. I think we're going to stick to all of this as default, but I do want to try out something a little funky. I want to try and change the turn style to be simultaneous turns. The classic turn is, you take your turn, AI takes its turns, and then it comes back to you. I want to try the simultaneous turns where everyone makes their decisions at the same time, and then it all happens, I guess. I want to try that out. I want to see what that feels like. I want to see what that plays like, I suppose, most importantly. Apart from that, there are quite a few other options that you can change. We can actually change how our world is generated as well, but I think I'll leave all that be as is. Feeling pretty comfortable with all these settings. Don't want to mess around too much today. I want to get things started. But yes, it's going to be 6 players, myself, and a bunch of normal AI. For myself, of course, I'm going to select a commander. Like I said, I have a bit of a little bit of a something in mind. We, of course, can choose from these preset commanders from all these races that exist, all these factions. We've got the Kirko, who are the the insectoid hive mind aliens. We've got the Syndicate, who are basically just horrible merchant hyper-capitalists gone wrong, I guess. Ruthless trading houses from the frontiers of the Empire. The Amazons, who are bioengineers, and I suppose, the ability to alter life and survive harsh circumstances. They're pretty interesting. They've got a lot. The dinosaurs with lasers, that's the Amazons. There's the Dvar, which I have played on the channel before, and I intend to play them on this multiplayer live stream plan that we're devising right now at our Discord. I'll be playing as the Dvar. There's the Vanguard, your kind of standard human faction over here. Whoa, yeah, this is all Vanguard. But we are going to be playing as the Assembly. And the Assembly is a race of cyborgs born from destruction. These people aim to bring their newfound peace to the universe by breaking down the chaos of the galaxy and reassembling it into a perfect new whole. I just really like that description, really intriguing, and also the look is pretty spot on. I love the whole zombie, fleshy, robotic blend. Right up my alley. So gonna do that, and in fact, I've already designed a custom commander to use named PAR-T1337, and just gonna run you through my thinking over here and what we're playing as before we dive on into the action. As I do this, I just want to mention that if you are interested in seeing more Age of Wonders Planetfall on the channel, don't hesitate to leave a like and a comment down below on this video. Likes and comments let me know what you're interested in watching more or less of, so please go ahead and let me know if that's the case with Age of Wonders Planetfall. Now, as assembly to talk about our setup over here. Again, so the assembly is a race of cyborgs born from destruction, blah, 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 blah. We have access to the arc weapons groups, which is a very specific set of, weapons that have specific effects and resistances. The firearms weapons group, same thing there. We'll get into that as they actually get explored in the game. We can reassemble fallen units, bring them back to life, of course. That's kind of our shtick. Gather extra resources from battlefield victories. Excellent research capabilities, so we're going to stress that scientific approach, focus on, going down the tech tree as quickly as possible, I suppose. And then our racial ability is a natural resistance to arc damage. So we have arc weapons available, and we're also resistant to arc damage. Our secret technology, of which we can pick, there's quite a few options, and they're all pretty interesting and varied. I'm going to go ahead with Psynumbra, is how I think that would be pronounced. The Psynumbra employ dark psionic powers to tear holes in reality and summon devious entities from the abyss. Summon ethereal beings, break enemies' minds, shatter reality to terrorize the populace, use the psionic damage channel. So psionic damage is another damage type, just like arc damage is a type of damage. And I feel like this is a very interesting combination where like these cyborg zombie robots that have access to, this other plane of existence while also being able to control your mind. I just think there's a really cool kind of synergy over there. As for our commander himself, Party 1337, we've set up his background. We've given him the party animal Vice because, come on, the channel's name is Party Elite. How can I not? And as you can see, it does have a negative effect, but it also has a positive effect where units in Party 137's army get extra morale. And that -2 has allowed me to get the Assembly Assault Vehicle, which is a motorbike. And I just got it, rule of cool, right? And we also got the military detachment, which allows us to start with a larger army. So expansion can begin right away. We also have the veteran background, which gives us some extra levels, some extra skill points to start with, and we get experience faster for our units as well. So yeah, that's our overall setup for our faction, our secret tech, and our commander as well. And this is our look. You can go in and customize things if you want. Oh, hair color. I didn't notice that earlier. Hey, yeah, we can actually change the... Let's try and... Oh, that's pretty funky. Huh. Too bad there's no... Oh, there's a yellow. Okay, all right. Okay, is there... No. Too bad there's no red. As you can see, we've got our symbol over here as well, matching the channel colors and all, of course. But sure, you know what? Actually, I think I preferred that. This feels a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And you get your little portrait picked as well. This one looks very kind of hopeful, I think. Oh, also the eyes. Come on, look at me. Yeah, pitch black eyes. Anyway, enough time spent on these screens. Let's go ahead and try and make Planetfall. One of my, honestly, favorite moments is actually making Planetfall in this game. So let's go ahead and get briefed. Launch the game. We're going to allow random commanders over here. Not going to get too picky. Hopefully we'll see a fair variety of factions. But yeah, let's go ahead and begin.
Greetings, emissary of the Assembly. Destruction breeds creation. That is certain. From the ruins of the Empire, your unique kind has emerged. You forged unity by merging with machines and transplanting the body parts of your enemies. Before you reassemble this entire shattered galaxy, remember that every world has life worth preserving. Not all beings are servile. You will face resistance.
And that's perfectly all right, because resistance will be crushed. Now, it looks like we have a more water-based planet over here. Komen's Retreat is the name of the planet. More water-based, so cool. We'll be able to see some naval action. I have left all of the victory options active as well, so maybe we'll explore something else. Maybe we'll try to go for that Doomsday Victory, which is based on our secret technology. But yes, let's go ahead and make Planetfall and get things started. It's just so cool. I love how that feels. It feels very right. All right. So now we're actually in game and getting started. So it is a medium-size map. So yeah, there's a fair bit of space before we go around the loop. And up top, and down below as well. So yeah, it's a decent sized map for 6 factions, but we do have to make sure we expand as quickly as possible. Again, with this, I'm going to try and just kind of play the game and explain mechanics as we get to them. This is not supposed to be a tutorial or a guide in any way, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below as well, and I'll happily answer those questions in the comments. So first things first, we are, well, let's see, our capital maybe needs to be renamed. I don't know what we'll call it, but maybe it needs to be renamed Zynoid right now. It is our capital city over here, not producing anything. We have a couple of building options. We have a couple of unit options as well, literally a couple. I think what we'll start with is actually building ourselves a central replicator factory. Actually, production here isn't too bad. Now, if you're familiar with, civilization-style games and all, this will all seem relatively familiar with how you queue up your buildings and your unit recruitment, and it all kind of pulls from the resources you have available at a city level, and some of them obviously accumulate at a more sort of empire level. So with the central replicator factory, we will be able to produce things faster, which I think is a good call for our starting city over here. And you can only get one of these 4 central buildings. You can only get one of those 4. So let's go ahead and start with the central replicator factory. Yes, it'll take 2 turns to build, and in the meanwhile, we'll go ahead and explore a little bit. Well, this is our second army. We've got these scavengers over here, and lots of little details about what these guys can do and how they behave in combat. We've got the assembly inspector as well. Also, obviously, a cyborg flying. Yeah, we can see that. Farsight, extra vision, all-around awareness, cannot be flanked. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Gonna try and familiarize myself and showcase all the factors of the units as well as we come across them. What I think I'll do is I think I'll send this small army down this way to explore through this little mountain pass over here through Listener's Leap, and our main army is going to push up this way, try and pick up this stash nice and early. We'll interact with these NPCs. I believe we can get quests and stuff from them, and perhaps we take a look at where we want to lay our first claim. So all of these little sectors are sectors, and you can claim them and annex them. As you can see down over here, you can annex sector, and that will provide you various resources and boosts depending on the kind of technology you've researched. So Arctic and mountain tech seems to be kind of important right now, or Arctic and mountain exploitation is very important for us, so let's keep that in mind. And any one of these really offers us the same options. I feel about that. I guess that means we could go any which way we please. Go ahead and push down this way, see if there is something more lucrative in any one direction or the other. We will pick this stash up as well. Ooh, hello. What's this? Zatron. A settlement is a small independent colony that might join you if you have enough influence. I doubt I have enough influence right now. It's at 0. So we'll interact with them later, and hopefully we can get them to join us. But over here, this army is going to make a move towards this little stash over here. We might actually get our first battle of the day. This is actually a pretty easy battle. I don't necessarily have to fight it. You can see the difference in attack power and defender power. And typically, these easy battles, I will auto-resolve. There's no reason to fight every small battle. But since this is the first battle of the campaign, and it's a bit of a showcase, let's dive on in and actually show how these XCOM-style tactical battles work in Age of Wonders Planetfall. The blend of tactical battles and the empire building, I think, is awesome. One of my favorite factors of this game, actually. So I obviously want to showcase it and show why it's interesting. And I think the main reason it's interesting is because neither half of that equation feels like the afterthought. And I think that's really important. Both aspects of the game feel thought through. Now, what are you up to over here? What is this little shield thing you've got going on for you? I don't like that. Defense mode, Sci-Tech shield. So this unit ends its turn and goes into a defensive mode, grants itself and adjacent allies 2 shield. It also becomes 25% harder to hit and cannot be flanked. Okay. If it is staggered, though, the defensive mode is cancelled. So some of our weapons are able to stagger the enemy. Right now, we're not going to concern ourselves with this, though. We'll try and take out some of these other Syndicate troops over here. Now, the Syndicate is another faction, but the Marauders, they're kind of like the Barbarian equivalent. That's what we're fighting right now. And Marauders can blend units from different armies. So this is a Dvar Trencher. They've got the Syndicate Enforcer and the Syndicate Indentured as well. So they can mix and match unit types from different armies. Let's go ahead and pull up to here on our bike and fire away. We can cause some damage, then might as well go for it, right? Let's go ahead and make sure we are looking this way. We'll probably end up flanked anyway. But let's go ahead and fire with our little mounted gun. A little bit of damage, why not? And I had a feeling we were going to miss. Because why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Now, our Vorpal Sniper over here is rather awesome. If we can get within range and get some shots off, it does take 3 full action points to fire with the Vorpal Sniper. So let's go ahead and position over here. We're not going to be able to shoot this turn anyway. Let's try and set up over here, and maybe they'll come close, and we'll be able to fire upon them. Go ahead into defensive position there. Let's go ahead and get our gunners set up over here. We'll get them into Overwatch. The Electrocutioner. Overwatching over here. I imagine someone has to come closer. And you are a scavenger, so melee with shotgun as well. Let's go ahead and post you up maybe over here. Don't want to get too close. Ideally, I'd get the first shots in, but that's definitely not happening. I could try and fire at that explosive set of canisters. I don't know if we'll be in range here, but it's worth a shot. Oh, no line of sight. Of course not. Of course not. All right, well, might have put them in the danger zone. It's okay. It's okay. We'll see how long we can keep our units alive. As of now, I have not yet grown too attached to anybody, so I won't mourn for them. Just don't let them know that, obviously. Let's go ahead and get you in defensive mode over there as well. And another unit of scavengers. Let's go ahead and push you up to this side. And what we can try and do is maybe get a bit of a flanking maneuver set up. Coming in from the flanks and setting up pincers and stuff. Actual, tactics that you might want to use. Flanking the enemy does help. When they're flanked, they are more likely to take damage. If I recall correctly, you're more likely to get a strike in, and I think you're also more likely to get a crit. So, lots of good reasons to try and flank the enemy. All right, that's our turn. Let's go ahead and see what the AI does, and hopefully, there we go. Overwatch. Just got a graze over there. And are they? Yeah, there we go. Missed. Good stuff, good stuff. Income to far. Now, the trenchers are able to set up these little things that actually provide them cover, so I'm glad they pulled out of their own little safety zone there. Okay, good. No, not so good. We're fine. That was barely anything. Barely anything. Now, we can move in for a good old, fisticuffs over here, but if we miss or graze, we'll trigger Overwatch in melee, which happens always in melee, or we could pop shots with our shotgun. Less damage. What's life without risks, right? Let's go ahead and dive on in. The Overwatch will be triggered, but maybe we'll be fine. Wish we could come. We can't. We can come over to here and hit, and these guys can finish the job. So let's move on over to here. We'll attack of opportunity. Yep. Both a bit more painful than I was hoping. Now let's go ahead and hit them from the side here. All right, good stuff. And again, because they're the scavengers are able to actually, where'd it go? Assimilate, which means if we attack and successfully attack in melee an enemy unit, we replenish some hit points. Let's go ahead and move on through here and go into melee with these scavengers as well. Get that damage in there. Good stuff. There we go. I was like, just the one set? No, 2 sets. 2 sets of strikes. Good stuff. And is our sniper hitting me? Hitting me? You're hiding still? Fine. Let's go ahead and pull the sniper up to over here. I'd really like to get the Vorpal Sniper to fire because the animation is pretty cool as well. All right, let's go ahead and get you posted up there. Let's get you... we could pull you up to... Let's see, if I send you up... I could send you up to here. They do have guns. What do your guns fire? You got psionic resistance. That's not good. And you fire arc. That's good because we're resistant to arc damage. Let's go ahead and creep on up to, say... here. Sure, why not? Maybe we're close enough to get a shot in with our shotgun. It's not going to do that much work, unfortunately. We can fire. We get some work done. Why not? Oh, nice. Just threw that guy back. And let's get you up to, say, over here. We'll draw some aggro from the far onto the bike over here. Go ahead and turn around and fire. Or use some of our abilities here. Not really worth it, I don't think. Hey, let's just use the regular shots. 2 times 18 is... Alright, 2 times 8 is 16. 1 times 18 is bigger. So let's go ahead and might as well try this. Sure, let's try it. 1 turn cooldown. Fire away. Sorry. Right click. Nice. Wow, did a fair bit of damage there, actually. Can we finish them off? I doubt we'd be able to finish them off. The other thing about staggering the enemy with the various weapons and whatnot is you reduce one of their action points. So anything that requires 3 action points, for example, the Vorpal Sniper firing, they can't do. A Project Arc Blast. I get a little bit closer. Nah, let's just go ahead and fire from where we stand. We'll get 3 shots in, at least we'll eliminate that one unit. Hopefully. 1, 2, and nice. Beautifully done. Nice and easy. All right. Let's wrap this up. Not take any more time here. Ah, scampered back. Fair enough. Not a problem. We'll go in there. We'll regenerate some hit points. These guys are going to push through as well. Going to open some shots up. Flank us. Okay. Not to worry. Let's go ahead and deal with these guys first. Overwatch on miss or graze. That's fine. I think we'll be okay. Come on. Come on. Good stuff. Good stuff. And let's send you in there to... Wow. Not finish it off, apparently. Let's go ahead and push you in anyway. We'll get our gunners up afterwards. Finish the job. It just barely survived. Come on. Yeah, let's pull you up to here. Be able to shoot and hopefully finish you off. Unless we miss. Okay, good. I thought RNGesus would be against me there. Over here, I do want to showcase the Vorpal Sniper firing. So let's go ahead and take this shot. Really neat, actually. You know, takes the time to sit down. Ready, aims. Boom. It's a lot of damage, too. All right, good stuff. And Party 1337 is gonna end the day. Okay, thank God. I thought I was gonna miss. Would have been really anticlimactic. But our forces are victorious. And there it is, winning the first of hopefully many battles to come. We'll probably auto-resolve future battles that are that easy. Don't have to fight all these little battles. They're fun, but you don't have to fight every single one. Now, because of the resources we've gained, we can actually choose to build either the Specialist Training Center or the Military Skirmisher Barracks. The Executioners are nice. I do like the Vorpal Sniper, but we've already got the one in that army, none in the other army. Let's go ahead with the Skirmisher Barracks. We'll get the Specialist Training Center later, so let's go ahead and do that, confirm that stuff. We have... I want to move up there, so stay put for now. We do have our upgrades that I forgot to do, despite picking Veteran as a starting perk. Let's go ahead and get our upgrades done. Also, look how sick this bike is. You can see why this was like a necessary choice for me. It's just awesome. All right. Hero upgrades. So we've got a lot of options in terms of actually speccing our characters, which is really cool. As some RPG elements locked as well. You can see as we move up, more options get opened up. What I think we're going to do is we've got 10 skill points to spend. We are a ranged individual. We can swap our chopper out for like an arc sword, or like the arc projector weapon over here, or there's some options. There's some options, but we came in with a bike. We're going to stick with that bike. You bet we are. Let's go ahead and give ourselves the ranged specialist. It should increase the damage output from our bike's gun. Let's get ourselves Deadeye as well. That helps with our accuracy and critical hit chance. And that leaves us, what, 6 more points to spend. I'm thinking... Nanite Boosters doesn't sound like a bad idea. Provides all units in the army with +2 resistance to all status effects. Like, that's pretty helpful. Assimilate over here, of course, helps us stay alive, but we're not really into melee, so that's not going to be the right call, I don't think. Let's go ahead and get another spot of Deadeye, just to help us out, actually nail those shots. I am not a fan of when RNG makes you miss, and we could go with steady aim on the topic of not wanting to miss. Sure, let's do that. Let's spend all 10 of our skill points, confirm that, and hopefully that makes us a bit more of an efficient killing machine for down the line. Okay, done over here, done over here. Planetfall objective report. So this, I guess we'll take a quick look at before we go ahead and hit the end turn button. There's a couple of ways to win the game, and there's a couple of different sort of, I guess, sub-quests to do as well, and performing those sub-quests allow you, or rather give you rewards should you get them done first. So, Some stuff that might be worth pursuing, because even if you don't do them first, you still get certain benefits. So something's definitely worth pursuing. We're going to try and do that, but the victory conditions themselves, of course, are through a score. The unifier victory has a couple of steps involved, but it's sort of the diplomatic victory. Last man standing and domination. That should sound relatively familiar. Last man standing, wipe everybody else out. Domination is occupy a certain number of sectors and actually hold them for 10 turns, so that should be pretty intense. And then the Doomsday, which is I think what we're going to try and pursue, is for us, it's the Dark Lament. And again, it's based on the secret technology you pick. So for us, we have to research Dark Lament, construct 3 Spires of Suffering, and then research Oblivio Mundi, launch Oblivio Mundi, and then defend the Spire of Suffering. We're going to discover what that means altogether, but I guess we're trying to cover the world in darkness and despair. Real positive thinking there. I love it. Didn't realize how desolate this playthrough was going to be, but here we are. So that's our first turn. Let's go ahead and see how the simultaneous turns actually works out. Wow. Instant. That's pretty cool. That was instant. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and give orders first. Let's pull you down to this stash over here, see what it's got for us. Hopefully, the getaway. Okay, this convoy seems to be the site of a failed spacer raid. A skeleton in spacer apparel was found inside the wreck, still clenching the valuable item, Imperial Dragonfly, that led to its demise. So we can take the Imperial Dragonfly, which is a vehicle, okay, aircraft gun, swarm missiles, heavy unit. Okay, cool. So we can actually give that to any future heroes that join us, or I can sell it for 23 energy. I think I'll take it, store it, and give it to a hero that might arrive, hopefully soon. Cool. That was worth the detour. And up over here, let's go ahead and interact with these guys over here and see if they will provide us with some quests. Now, the Autonom is an NPC faction, similar to the Paragon, Psyfish, the Growth. There's a couple of them, and they are not any of the other major factions, but these are factions that can give you quests that you can declare war on, or that you can buy equipment off of, like, units or mods for your units and stuff. So, Autonom says, scanning biomass, unknown organic database updated. Greetings, X-Star Union mortal. We are Autonom, cognitive fork of the conscientious, omnipresent Regency engine, known to you as Core. Autonom parameters, free, core primary drives, invalid, Autonom sovereign. Okay, so, again, we can fight them, or we can work with them. Machine and machine working together as one. Greetings, Autonom. We seek to offer you protection. Confirmed. Relations increased. Network with PAR T1337 established. Autonom mission active. Autonom priority high. Destruction risk level unknown. Danger level orange. Do you accept? So they're offering me a quest. Elaborate your mission. Threat analysis. Autonom immune to xenoplague. Xenoplague spreading contagion to humanoid populations. Service organics degrading. Medical units repurposed to serve higher priorities. Enlist Autonom. Yes? No? Yeah, sure, why not? So if we, what this is saying is if we destroy this army over here, we get a bunch of little stuff as rewards. This will help our relations with the Autonom faction. It'll also give us some influence and some production. So it's right there. It's not out of our way. Let's go ahead and accept that quest. Pull down, and we'll do that, well, I guess right away. Now, do I want to fight that fight? Okay, here's the thing. You guys let me know how many of these battles you want to see played out versus auto-resolved. Some of these fights are really easy, and I don't feel the need to fight them, but I understand it can be fun to watch. Like, for example, this, we should be able to overpower them, but again, this is a bit of a showcase Let's Play. I'm not just playing for, review purposes where I only pick the right types of battles and stuff. This is a full-on showcase, so why not we showcase some of these units over here, kind of get a bit of variety. After all, it is a spice of life, so sure, manual combat for this as well. Let's dive on in, let's complete this quest, and again, just let me know if I should do more or less of the combat. For me, it's fun either way. I enjoy both aspects of the game, which is why it's so easy for me to recommend this to people. But as the viewers, I'd like to know what you guys think, and your voice matters, as it always does on this channel in terms of what I should do. Feedback is always welcome. So let's go ahead and try and make this a quick one, though. Let's go ahead and send you guys up over here. We'll set them into Overwatch. What a wise commander would do. A wise commander would actually look at their enemies and see what they're able to do. Ambush, leap, See, like, it would have been good to know that maybe before we moved in so close. Infectious bite. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. They can't hurt us. They can, but they can't. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Let's go ahead and pull you up to here so that if they do decide to jump in, we'll be able to respond quickly enough. Make sure you're facing the right way. Don't want to get flanked over here. All right, get you into defensive mode. Let's get you up to here, so you're close enough to respond. Keep you in cover, hopefully, and you get the you know, extra bonuses from doing that. Let's keep our sniper, I think, over here. No need to go too far up with you. Oh, actually, get you an Overwatch up this way. Yep. And let's get you... Let's go ahead and get you over to here. Again, same kind of theory. If they come towards us, then I want to be able to come in from multiple sides. And we do have, apart from the little monster over there that I checked up on, we've got these critters over here. The Destroyer, which has the Aesthetic Bile Spit, as well as the Savage Bite. So it's not going to be jumping at us, but it will be spitting hot bile from a relatively safe distance, 5-tile distance. And then back over here, we have an Amazon unit, the Biomancer, who is able to fire the Bioblaster. Not a very strong weapon. I'm not too scared about that. They do have some manipulation capabilities, though, so they might be worth taking off sooner, or taking out of the picture sooner rather than later, just to make sure they're not able to help and support their other troops over here. But we'll see what they do, and we'll respond accordingly. Get you up to there. Hopefully we'll draw someone closer. Get you into defense. Well, let's face the right way. Get you into defense mode, and let's see what the AI does here. Okay, up you come. You're gonna try and do something here. Okay, gonna scan us. Fair enough. Saw that coming, but nothing I could really do about it. Overwatch triggered, hopefully. Oof. There we go. Are you seriously gonna miss? Good shot from the sniper, at least. We're fine, we're fine. Here you come. You're gonna get some strikes in, I guess, over here. Nice. That's it? Nice. That's it. That's it. You're gonna come through and you're gonna attack who? Okay, fair enough. I want to try and not lose any units this early on. That would be really nice. Let's see. Got a couple of options. We can send you up over here. We can get you to fire over here. If I pop this shot, you will be flanked. You won't be staggered or anything. You don't have a line of sight back there. Let's see. I want to try and destroy as much as possible. Let's go ahead and push you up here to get this stagger going. That way we should be able to fire with our Electrocutioner and eliminate this unit. This unit over here, we could hit with our Scavengers here to heal up, and then we can turn you around to fire here as well to finish it off, or our Sniper could fire there, actually, and then these two can try and eliminate the Destroyer over here. Okay, that sounds like a plan to me. Pull you up over here. Go. Strikes in, good stuff. They are staggered. So I should now be able to fire away. Won't finish them off, unfortunately. Chose fire away. We stagger them for a reason. Let's do that. Now when they attack, at least we'll have Overwatch over here. They shouldn't be able to cause too much more damage. Down over here, let's go ahead and fire. Over here, I think. Let's try and get some smacks in there. First. Yep, let's do it. We'll be able to stagger them. Yeah, assimilate as well. Heal back up. Love it. And you can pop that shot in there and finish these guys off. God damn it. I was just about to say I love the animation and everything, but I don't love it so much when you miss. Alright, let's try and finish you off, though. Can I... Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's go on for it. Why not? Have some fun here. There we go. Good hit. Another one. Good hit. Melee Overwatch canceled with that first set of hits. This is unfortunate. I could do this instead. Still won't finish you off, eh? Alright, well, let's do this. Maybe we'll get a crit. Nah. One can hope. Unfortunately, not the case. Oh! Beautiful.
Enemy destroyed.
Beautiful. We got the damage in. Nice. Okay, that's everything. And the turn there. You're going to pull up and try to heal something is my assumption. I don't know if you'll be able to from that distance. You'll probably fire instead. Then you've put us to sleep. Enough. Alright, we're good. We're fine. Alright. Not so hot there, but that's okay. We're going to retaliate, and should be able to recover some health there. I love the assimilation. Like, literally ripping up, like, biomatter, I guess. over here. Can we get anywhere to get line of sight down there? Unfortunately, no. We're going to use our sniper to eliminate you. Or rather, we're in melee, so let's go ahead and do this. Get that assimilation. Get the health back. Good stuff. You, we can get up to here. Fire over there. Can't do it from back there, unfortunately. Yeah, let's keep you in cover. Let's pull you up to here. Fire our way down here. Oh, that's so little damage. And we miss, of course, on top of that. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Not the end of the world. We can send you up for melee. Should be okay to do that. And then that way they have to deal with our melee overwatch. In we go. Good stuff. Alright, you're back here. I guess we could creep you up to here. Next turn you can fire. Sure, let's do that. Hopefully I'm not risking her life. His life? Its life? Our life? Are we a unified entity? I don't think that's exactly how we work. Go ahead and do that. Or actually, I could do the blinding snapshot. Sure, let's try it. What do we have to lose? What do we have to lose? Nothing. There we go. Blinded for 2 turns. Good stuff. Good stuff. And the turn there. Get a couple shots in. Overwatch triggered. Good stuff. Got some damage in there. Replenished our health as well. Let's finish this off. Down you go. There we go. Like all the way down, please, and thank you. Oh, sorry about that little edit there. My antivirus wanted to update and pop up. But yes, that went well. Gained some experience. Excellent. And objective completed over here. This quest has been completed, and so we get to take our rewards. Nothing we can sell. Sometimes you get something in your rewards that you can sell for energy credits instead, but I'm actually fine with this. I want the influence and all, so that when we eventually go up over here, hopefully we can turn these people, into our fold. Let's keep you moving back up there. Maybe we can get another quest, perhaps. Can I? I have to actually move up there to interact with you, don't I? Don't I? Or leave, speak to you over here. There we go. I guess I can't get right. Of course, I have to wait. There's a cooldown timer. I knew that. It's a cooldown timer on their quest-giving capabilities, just so you can't spam it like I was just about to. Fair enough. Go ahead and pick some of our technology options over here. So tech is divided into the military tree and the society tree. So the military tree has to do, well, rather, both of these have to do with your faction that you picked. So you'll see some of these are associated with the fact that, we're the assembly, and also the secret technology that you picked. So some of these have to do with the fact that we are, or our secret technology is Psynumbra. So with military technology, we're going to start with molecular computing over here, which gives us access to the ocular implants, which is a unit mod. It also gives us access to signal shredding, which is a tactical operation, which you can use in battle to kind of help you turn the tide. More importantly, though, with molecular computing, we get access to reverse engineering, which gives us the reverse engineer and the arc blaster weapon, and it actually gives us access to some of these units up top over here. It gives us the Storm Wader as well. It opens up a lot of options for us up over here. So I kind of want to start with that. And plus, this little diamond means it is recommended. So good to know that I'm thinking right. Down over here, you can see the Psynumbra tech tree. A little subset of the military tree allows us to unlock different unit types. So, depending on the faction you match with the secret technology, you get access to different combinations of units that you can use together for various situations. Let's put it that way. So molecular computing here, and for our society research, we're going to go ahead and go with frontier facilities, because that gives us the colonizer, and the colonizer is required to build more colonies. Very important, hence the recommendation. So we're going to do that, and after that, we're going to try and make our way towards Arctic exploitation, Arctic and mountain. So there's mountain exploitation up there. Where is Arctic? I believe it's a fair bit further down, if memory serves me right, or I've already scrolled past it. There we go, there's Arctic, all the way down there, so it's going to be some time before we get to that. Holy crap, but that's fine, that's fine. At least mountain exploitation is, right there, only 40 turns away. That's not the end of the world. That's not going to hurt us, that's not going to slow us down, we're fine. Xynoid can produce something new. Let's go ahead and work on... I would say let's go ahead and work on some of these electrocutioners, get a couple of these or a few of these out so we can actually bulk up our second army. Hopefully we'll get another character to join us, soon, and then we'll have 2 full armies roaming and ravaging the lands. Ravaging just to, put it back together, of course. Okay, orders required down here. Let's push up a little bit. Influence is growing, slowly but surely. Not sure how much I actually need to convince these guys to join us. Zaztron. Okay, well, we'll check that later. Over here, what are you up to? Let's go ahead and push past this area. I don't think we are able to grow just yet. One more turn until the next colonist arrives. So we will be able to annex some territory soon. Go ahead and keep you over here. We'll do it right away next turn, then we'll move. And then over here, we'll try and interact with them. Negotiate is 45 influence. Fair enough. So I'll wait until we have 45 before we actually interact with them over there. Fair enough. That's the turn. Okay, let's go ahead and push past you, see what else is going on over here. Ooh, little stash over there we'll want to hit up. Hopefully the army on top of it isn't too large. In Light District. Hang on a second. A party animal, that's not the district I want. And over here, let's go ahead and annex. So every time you reach a threshold over here with your population, you're going to get, rather with your food, you're going to get a new colonist. And with colonists, you're able to annex these sectors that I was talking about. So let's see, if we zoom out, these are all relatively similar. Unfortunately, this is currently under the ownership of the Autonom, so we are not going to be able to take that. Everything else here is pretty equivalent. What I could do is I could take this one and then move towards this one that gives us, research and production as well. Maybe gives us access to the water options as well. So sure, let's go with the Silver Snow Mountains. No special structures or anything on this one, which is unfortunate. Nothing over here either. So not really much to pick from over here. Really is desolate. Go ahead and annex this. It'll take a turn. While that's happening, we can still move. So let's go ahead and do that. Creep on over here. This, another Marauder army over here. And it's actually on top of a Hopperhound nest. So this will spawn Hopperhounds, which is a unit type, unless we take care of it, which is what I think we're going to do next. And this sector actually has an Imperial War Monument as well. A war monument honoring ancient heroes of the Star Union, filling troops with determination. It provides 20% increased accuracy to visiting units for their next combat. It also adds +2 morale when it is within a colony's domain. Oh, +2 happiness in this case. Morale and happiness, kind of interchangeable depending on the context, I suppose. But this looks like a good spot to take. The mountain exploitation, of course, that'd be helpful. And there's the Imperial War Monument as well. So maybe we'll actually expand, once the Silver Snow Mountains is ours, once we can pick another sector, we'll go with Galaxis Mons. But that is... we're not there yet. We're not there yet. End turn. So there you have it. Silver Snow Mountains is ours. However, that does not mean we're getting anything out of it. We still have to actually exploit the annexed sector. So back at the attached colony, you go on over to the sector production tab, and here you can choose exactly how you want to take advantage of this area. Now, again, these are all locked up, so we can do whatever we want with it. Eventually, we'll be able to unlock these based on research. And again, sometimes when you have buildings, you'll want to have a specific kind of exploitation to take advantage of that building. We're not really restrained in any such way, so let's go ahead and get ourselves what? Let's go with industrial exploitation to kick things off. And we'll alternate industrial and knowledge or research over here, just so that we are able to and move down the tech tree quickly, but also able to produce more units and structures quickly as well. Pull you over this way, try to form up over here. I don't really know about my chances against this army with this composition, so I'm going to wait until we can group up over here, and then we'll move in against that army, and hopefully it won't be too much of a challenge, while over here, we should be able to roll in here. Shouldn't be a problem. 820 versus 440. Shouldn't be a problem, but again, let's show off some of these Hopperhounds and the beetle baby, the mega beetle baby. Just trying to have some fun over here. And again, should be a good time. Manual combat this, of course. Now, in future episodes, I'm probably not going to fight all of these little battles. The ones that are obviously winnable. The auto-resolve situation is pretty good with this game. The AI does a decent job of actually playing the battle out for both sides, making sure that you know, you don't take unnecessary or foolish losses, which some games do with their auto-resolving. So yeah, I can comfortably auto-resolve. Let's go ahead and step up there, get the Overwatch set up over there. Let's go ahead and move you over to here. Again, I'm not gonna fall for their silly, you know, patient maneuvers. The Hopper Hounds, as their names might imply, are able to jump a fair distance and attack us, so I want to try and get a safety net set up over here. Make sure I'm able to open shots when they get too close. Not if, but when. Pull you up over to here. Alright, we'll go ahead and get you into defensive mode. Let's get you up over to here, because I want to try and get a bit of a flanking situation going if possible. Let's get you over to here as well. Alright, you're facing that way. Defensive mode, and let's get you over to let's say here, because I want to try and draw them out this way so that the Overwatch can actually trigger. Go ahead and get you facing that way. Actually, let's get you facing that way. Oh, sounds good. Can't get them into defensive mode because they used up all their action points. They should be good. See what the AI does over here. Rolling up, rolling up. Oh, still not attacking. Trying to not trigger my Overwatch. AI isn't stupid, which is good. It's not, you know, it's not... The brain isn't made of bricks over here. So, what's the call? What's the call? We could get some damage done over here. Very unlikely hit chances there, unfortunately. I could creep up a little bit closer. Reduces the number of shots we get out. I can pull down over here, hit these guys, and pull down with you as well to hit these guys. Okay, try to kind of like double team over here. It's not a terrible idea. And you should be able to fire as well. 20% chance isn't the greatest. Or, well, 35% chance there. So let's go ahead and move a little bit closer. Give us a higher chance. And it's a step, so it doesn't actually count as an action point. 50% chance to hit. Let's go ahead and take that shot. Come on, baby. Come on. Nice. Okay, good stuff. So Overwatch has been canceled there. So now we're actually able to go ahead and let's run you in and get some punches in, I suppose. Kind of exposing this unit a little bit. Go ahead and claw away. Good stuff. Alright, and you should be able to move up to, say, there and fire away. Sure. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this unit off. Or they're able to spit. Turn around. Nice. Okay, we're fine. Melee Overwatch was cancelled there, but took no damage or anything, so that's fine. Not too unhappy about that. And down over here, yes, I think we will go in and maybe get some clawing action done. Because they're going to jump into us anyway. Just a matter of who gets the first strike in, and I guess I'd rather it be me than them. Go ahead and claw away. Good stuff. Staggered them so they can't get their any special abilities off. Let's go ahead and... maybe we do the same to, like, down over here. Just to stagger them. And engage them in combat. Try and keep as many of them pinned as possible, because we're not going to kill anything this round. Okay, good stuff. And you can fire where? There or here? We can actually kill these guys. Alright, let's go for it. Nice. Come on. Need to do more damage than that. The grazes are killing me here. Hopefully not literally. Okay, you're going to push through and jump. Yep. There it is. That's fine. That's fine. You're going to push through and jump? No. Overwatch triggered. We got a retaliation, assimilate. Okay, it wasn't too bad. And same thing over here. Overwatch triggered. Nope. Managed to stagger us on that first strike.
Enemy annihilated.
Oh, it was bleeding. Right. Cool. Got the kill in there. Let's go ahead and heal over here a little bit by attacking in melee. God, I love the assimilation stuff. Damage. Do the same thing over here. Just trying to get these units healed up. Why leave them in a damaged state if I don't have to? Okay, and let's get you to flank these guys. Because we have countless people that can finish that unit off. There we go, good stuff. Good stuff. Beautiful. Down over here, I could fire up here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the killing shot over here. Should be able to. Decent hit chance. God damn it. God damn it!
Enemy annihilated.
Yeah, friendly fire ain't so friendly after all. Friendly fire is a thing, and that's exactly what happened there. Those first two shots completely wrecked this unit of scavengers. I knew it was coming too. I just, knowing my luck. But hey, it's a showcase, and I've showcased friendly fire. How about that? Let's go ahead and get this final shot in with the sniper. Aim and... Beautiful. There's just some joy with how much time the sniper takes to, like, get into position and aim and everything. Alright. Done and done. Easy enough. Ooh. Dispersing gas bomb. Deals damage in a 1 hex radius and creates a cloud of choking smoke. 8 strength choking, chance to apply choking to biological or cyborg units for 1 turn. Fair enough, ignores line of sight penalties, etc., etc. This is something to assign to characters, so we don't have any space for it currently. I should use the arc grenade, perhaps. Haven't used it yet. But yeah, we are able to get that dispersing gas bomb in there instead, but no, let's stick with the theme here a little bit. Again, just want to mention really quickly, actually, for those of you that don't know, I am very much a bit of a role player when it comes to all sorts of games, including strategy games. So if I make moves that seem strange, like not min-maxy, it's because I don't really pursue the min-max approach. I don't have as much fun doing that, and so I figure I should probably be forthright in the fact that you won't be seeing that min-maxing kind of approach over here. Every once in a while, I'll obviously always try to make the smart calls, not going to purposely do dumb things, but if I have to choose between plays that maximize the numbers or plays that give us what fits the themes, we're going to go with what fits the themes. Let's go ahead and get you moving up this way. Try and liberate this stash over here. Again, we need 45 to negotiate down over here, so a couple more turns, few more turns. We'll be fine. Down over here. We can move up over here and... yeah, that is Marauders. Let's go ahead and wipe them out. You know what? Go ahead and auto-resolve this one. Go ahead and auto-combat that. And hopefully we won't lose these guys over here. Beautiful. Leveled up a little bit. Won that one too. Easy. Easy. And we can keep moving, keep exploring. What is this? Terraforming Outpost. An old abandoned terraforming outpost that still has some supplies left, including some Imperial-grade stimulants that boost the immune system. Visiting units gain 2 to all resistances for their next combat. And the terraforming outpost adds +5 food when it is within a colony's domain. Ready for use means I can hop on into it when I have, the movement points and take advantage of it, and it takes a couple turns to juice up again before it can be used once more. So again, you can't just spam it. Then down over here, this might be a bit of a tighter fight. What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? Nullifying regeneration received for... okay, fair enough. Got the arc rod. All right. You have the defense mode. We're weak to everything. This is a very useless unit, actually. It's a good, like, scout, I suppose. Guess we could try to... oh, we're out of the right. Gotta end the turn for that. Leader's leveled up. That is party 157. You've leveled up. You've got 10 skill points yet again. No way. Let's go ahead and spend that. Battlefield repairs. Heal cyborg and mechanical units for 12 hit points after each battle. That doesn't sound very bad at all. Devour Hope is because of our Psynumbra Secret Tech. Attempt to feed on the hope of target enemy unit, causing it to enter a state of despair. If this is successful, the caster heals for 20 hit points. Filled with despair, 8 strength chance to apply Filled with Despair to non-mindless units for 3 turns. If resisted, they get a broken mind instead. Fair enough. Morale plays a key role in battle with crit chances. The higher your morale is, the more likely you are to hit a crit. A sinister chorus permeates the air around the unit. All non-mindless enemy units adjacent to this unit receive sinister melody. Unfortunately, we're not a melee character, so that doesn't make sense. Let's go ahead with Battlefield Repairs. Leaves us 6 points still. I could go ahead and give us another step of Ranged Specialist. Get more damage out of our weapons. And... Stabilizers? Or Watchman. The hero gains Overwatch on all primary ranged attacks and has an increased 20% accuracy with Overwatch attacks. Sure, let's go with that. Confirm that. Leveling up real fast there. Now, molecular computing completed.
Biological eyes are one of the most remarkable feats of evolution. Unfortunately, they're still quite primitive when it comes to processing the full electromagnetic spectrum. I wholeheartely suggest you have yours replaced with ocular implants
So it's just
if you truly wish to see the world.
neat
Professor
that you kind of
Ellen
get a little
Shaw,
readout every time you
first.
research a tech. Can get this mod on our existing units. Among, you know, all these benefits, it also gives us extra armor. So maybe we'll consider doing that. But for now, let's go ahead and pick a new research. And I do think we want to get our reverse engineers. These are pretty nasty looking things, and they have a decent bit of damage output. They're arc blasters, and their saw blade slashes. High impact stagger over there, the arc blaster we're already kind of familiar with. So pretty neat. Reassemble over here. Target a dead light cyborg ground unit to bring it back to life with 50% of its max hit points. That's pretty good. This is a good support unit for that purpose. And repurpose corpse over here. Repurpose target dead unit to resupply the reverse engineer. Resets the once per battle status on both reassemble and create construct, which is this over here. Create a construct under the player's control on the target hex. There's some pretty cool capabilities over here with the reverse engineer, so I do think we should go with that. Auxiliary resource extraction is also pretty handy. It lets you do some of these strategic operations that are done at the campaign level, just for, you know, various benefits over here. But for now, let's go with reverse engineering, and our society research has freed up as well. So let's go ahead and make a beeline towards mountain exploitation, I think, because otherwise. Otherwise, we're not going to be taking advantage of the sectors bordering us for a long time. Let's go with research development over here. We'll move through here, maybe aquatic development, and over towards mountain. Won't take us very long. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. See that? You know what? I take that back. We're going to go with efficient scavenging first. Battlefield autopsies, which is a doctrine that we can activate. Again, another campaign map option. It gives us 5 knowledge or research for each enemy unit killed multiplied by their tier. That's pretty handy, and that can take us down these paths a little bit faster. So let's try and activate that sooner rather than later. So efficient scavenging it shall be. Right, this is Frontier Facilities was done. Turn is over. Empire task, the technologist unlocked. If a man with a spade could build a hovel, imagine what he might build with all the tools that technology provides. It is time for us to give our armies the tools that they need to build our glorious new empire. Apply unit mods to 5 separate units. Use 5 tactical operations in combat. Okay, gives us the technologist, which gives us tactical operation points and makes tactical operations cheaper. And if we do it first, we actually get a random hero item. All right, okay, well, that's tempting. That's tempting. How much would it cost? 5 cosmite, which is this resource, per unit. There's 3 of you. It's not that expensive. Okay. We can get to work on this. Sure. Eye planted. There's a name. Pupil. Oh my god. No. We definitely. Oh, that's definitely what we're going with. Pupil. This is an absolute waste of resources. Ideally, I'd have more mods that I can apply at the same time, but I'm trying to get that objective completed. And plus, this is funny. Pupil. Do we have anything that looks like an eye? Oh, yes. Come on. That's perfect. It was meant to be. Fine. Confirm it. There we go. That's 3 of them. And can we... Where are you? Over here. You're upgrading as well. Yep. Let's go ahead and maybe recruit another one. So that was 3, 4. Yeah, we need 1 more. Recruit 1 of you. Take 2 turns. 1 turn for this to be done. That's fine. Not in a rush. And then after this is done, we will try to get the colonizer out. We need 30 cosmite for that, but we need the colonizer to go out and plant down another city somewhere that is a bit more viable for expansion and growth, because as we're seeing over here, this is not so great for us. This is not so great at all. These guys aren't that far away from us. Okay, good stuff. Let's go ahead and end the turn. AI does, if anything. Oh, hello. Hello. Marauder over here chasing after me. The Autonom faction has maybe another quest for us. We have this to take care of as well. See what these guys are saying. Autonom artificial neural network. Energy needed. Autonom energy reserves declining. Party 1337 produces energy stores. Autonom mission active. Priority high. Construct energy cells for the Autonom, yes or no? So they just want us to produce energy cells. Shouldn't take us too long to do it. We'll have 10 turns to pull it off, and if we pull it off, one of our rewards is actually a unit, the Autonom Sentinel, with a defense laser of 8 fire damage output, calculating targeting parameters, mechanical light unit, comes in with some armor, might be worth it, gives us some influence as well, and helps our relations with the Autonom faction too. Let's go ahead and accept this. If we fail a mission, it does obviously reduce our relations, which we want to avoid. This shouldn't be too difficult to pull off, though, so let's go ahead and accept that. 10 turns it will take. We produce 94 production per turn, so we have 10 turns, rather, not it'll take. We have 10 turns to do it. It'll take us, you know, 1 and a fraction turns, so I'm not too worried about that. Not too worried about that at all. Almost enough influence to come down over here and try to negotiate with these guys over here. And up over here, we're able to, well, destroy this, which I think, go ahead and auto-combat that. Nice. And let's go ahead and pop on in here just to trigger this. There you have it. And now we're going to recharge in 2 turns. Now, the wiser move would be to do this first and then go into a battle, but that battle was never going to be a problem for us, so we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. And this battle is left to do. This one we might actually need to fight, though. Yeah, this is a closer one. This is a closer one, and even the game suggests that you manual combat this. Let's abort the attack for now. 1 turn until the mods are actually in place. Until the mods are in place, we are actually going to suffer some penalties. So I might want to give it another turn before we dive into that. And then over here as well, we do have some orders available, or some movement points available. So let's go exploring, push a little bit further up. That is a teleporter, which would take us down to here. Okay, fair enough. Might want to use that. Pop on down here, explore a little bit more over here, see which way we send our colonizer when it eventually pops out. And over here, oh, hello. Little Imperial submarines over here just chilling in the water. Not a fan. Okay, fair enough. Protecting the waters over here. We'll see if we can, and how quickly we can, expand into water, you know, units and naval units. That's the word I was looking for, water units. Wow. Good job, Party Elite. How quickly we can form a navy. And in terms of, you know, actually getting cities and stuff on the water as well, or anything like that, any kind of exploitation on the water would be good as well. So let's see. We'll probably move towards the Galaxis Mons next. Try and expand the Xynoid sort of sphere of influence into Galaxis Mons. That seems worthwhile, and hopefully we'll get mountain exploitation soon, so that we can actually boost production. I guess that works out. Wouldn't mind having boosted research, but we'll take what we can get, obviously, and then we'll send another colonizer out somewhere where we can take advantage of some other aspects, perhaps. There's a teleport station somewhere in this sector as well. Interesting. Some problems with these sectors. These are really terrible kind of lands. I knew what I was doing when I picked the planet type, so I shouldn't shouldn't complain now. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. Anyways, folks, this is where we're going to call it a session for our first episode of our Age of Wonders Planetfall Let's Play. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like and a comment down below. If you have any feedback whatsoever, any suggestions or any thoughts of your own, let me know in the comments down below as well. Always a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly, and a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.